Welcome back everyone to my campaign. We're getting ready to hunt down the Witch King. That shouldn't take too long, I hope. He's right over here. High Sentinel Cassville is on his way. Oh, look at you. You can't get away, and we do have help. I'm going to auto-resolve it. I don't need to find it out. Wow. What the hell, dude? Why didn't I really lose anything at all? Okay. I mean, I knew that it was in my favor, but dear God. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. No. No take back. Immortal Unbeloved. Now you get Frenzy. All of them are dead. I nearly wanted to keep him down there, that way he couldn't bother me, but anyway, let's go now. Come Alas. To let you know, tomorrow I will be putting out a State of Decay video. I could have put it out right when the game came out and that would have gotten me more views or whatever, but I wanted to wait to see if it was actually good or not. I'm going to begin spreading out from Total War games again. I feel like it's about time. Don't worry, there will always be a home for Total War on my channel, right? But I want to try other games again, variety being the spice of life and all that. So we'll keep on doing our current Let's Plays, but I will be doing a few side things too. Like I said, there will be a little bit of that lovely State of Decay because I love the first game. I played it extensively years back. If you were here years back, you know how much I loved State of Decay. And so, if you give me a game that has base building, survival, and recruitment, I'm gonna like it. Probably. Oh dear God, look at that army. I could auto-resolve it and easily win it, but that's not really fair. That's actually a pretty good army. So Blood Champion Avelorn will now get into battle right now. We do have more lore to talk about, but we shall talk about that later on. What I want to do today is really bulk record a little bit. That way we can kind of go through all of our lore, we can get more videos done. I want to get them out earlier. I'll probably work on State of Decay later. I'm trying to learn how to play that, at least a little bit. That way I'm not in there going completely blind because you do need to know a few mechanical features of that game. But man, I just cannot wait to show you guys that game. It's a lot of fun. $30 right now. It's on the Microsoft Store. I'm a little bit unhappy about having a exclusive title. I'll let you know, whenever a game has that, I'm not a huge fan. That does not benefit gamers at all. That's really a company choice, and I'm not a fan of it. Apparently CA is hiring for a tactical shooter. They're really beginning to stretch out, man. It's pretty wild. I mean, I'm sure you guys may have heard, and if not, I'll tell you now, that Three Kingdoms has been pushed back over to next spring. My big thing is, do not announce a date unless you know for a fact. If you need to announce dates non-stop, don't do it, because you're going to let people down and you're going to confuse people. So they put out a trailer that was pretty cool, and when people go, what do you think of the trailer? I don't really care. It's not the actual game. I mean, how many times in a game have we seen really cool trailers, but to have a game that wasn't that great? So I don't give a shit. But, you know, it was cool. But then they put out a blog post, and that's when they kind of let people know, hey, we're not going to be putting out till next year, but they will be doing a thing, and it could be either a good thing or a bad thing. They're going to try to appeal to both crowds, and what I mean by that is that you're going to have the crowd that wants a more normal Total War game, so they're going to have a mode for that, where you're not going to have heroes, you're going to have normal bodyguards for them, but the base game will be based around the Warhammer system of having heroes, because it's more so based on the novel of the Three Kingdoms than the actual historical event, so things will be a little bit wackier because of that. But again, I don't know if that's going to go well or not. Usually whenever we get new features like that, it's at a development overall cost. So it's okay, that's new, but what are we going to sacrifice because of that? Now, if they don't sacrifice, I would love that. I would be the happiest Surreal in the world. If they added in new things, but they didn't sacrifice parts of the game because of that. I want siege battles back. I think we all want siege battles back. I think it's been made more than clear that we don't really care for Warhammer siege battles. Most people don't. I don't. All right, let's come over here and take care of that artillery. We've got some pretty good range, so we'll begin to move out a little bit further. As they begin to charge in, though, that'll be a nice, easy way for us to take them out, too. So that's going to be pretty cool. Come on. Go get them. I wouldn't mind having more motion captured animations again, like in Shogun 2. Oh my God. Heck yeah. Get them. Not enough damage, though. Okay, let's go charge down. We'll charge down and come back later, but for now, let's go kill a few of them that are close by. A good charge will kill so many. I picked up a mod for all this new gore that remains on the ground, and it looks damn good, I've got to say. Alright, let's move up a little bit more. We want to be in range. I want to take out these guys over here. They're hitting my units a lot. Yeah, all of you are on the front lines. Let's get you to come after them right now. We're already killing off their units right now, and I love it. Let's go over here and kill more of them. Okay, so what are we doing? Are we in range yet? We are not in range yet, so we're going to move up a little bit more. Once I'm in range, they'll all begin to move in. It's going to be a bloodbath after that. Do I have any magic to utilize right now? Let me go look at it. I've got my Shim's Burning Gaze. We can use that. Yeah, go target some stuff. I don't have my breath attack up yet. So come over here. You'll come over here and wait. Or I could have you charge in. It's really up to me. They don't have too much to worry about range-wise outside of that artillery. There we go. Right through them. Oh my god. That clipped a few of them, but it didn't do as much damage as I thought it would do. Let's go charge in. You're going to be in the trees, killing that group off. There we go. That's one artillery bit down. Let's move away. So here we go again. Let's go charge in, or not charge in, but just kind of move in some treekin up here. I want all of you to move up right now. Blood Champion, you too. Dragon Princess, I want all of you over here. Let's move you like right over here to kind of watch that location. And all my range units will now just begin to annihilate all of them. So that should be really cool. Let's go charge in at various locations, or if not charge in, then move up because they keep hitting my units and it's making me a little bit mad. So let's go do that real quick. I think I'm gonna have you come over here to go target that Reaper Bolt Thrower. Alright, there goes my Treekin, Handmaiden. I'm gonna let you move in too. Let's go. Hope you don't die, but let's go. All of you get in there. Use another Shim's Burning Gaze. I've got some more artillery that we can utilize. We're still pretty busy right now. Let's come over here and charge after that artillery. Done. We'll keep on fighting over here. You know what? I'm gonna let you go after more of these Dark Riders again. Dragon Princess, let's go in a little... Whoa. Yeah, let's wait. Oh, a Flock of Doom to do some minor damage to all of us. That's cute. Adorable. Adorable, one might say. Okay. Or none might say. Go finish off that group. You guys will come over here and take out all these dark shards from behind. My dragons will come in later. That should be fun. That artillery is gone. Let's go over here and kill this unit. We'll keep on fighting over here. Keep on fighting. You got it. Okay, Shim's Burning Gaze. Let's use it. Right through them all. Got some magic, and it's going to be damaging magic. There we go. Right through them. What? That kind of like fizzled out quickly. It's got 24 kills. You're at 12 kills. You're at 5 kills, and you're kind of right in the middle of it. Let's move you. They're buffed up again, so let's charge in now. We can go fight more of them. Let's go in. Flocks of Doom are doing quite a bit of damage. Not a huge fan. Still killing some of their units. Cool. Alright, let's go in and charge. And over here and charge. This group is now dying. Cool. Let's keep on attacking. Attack over here. You got it. Okay, my dragons will come in to help out pretty soon. Let's go use a breath attack. I want you to move back to use your own breath attack. We can kill a lot of them. What about my noble? Is he still alive? He's still alive. Let's move him back. Come on, let's go. So you'll go chase after a few dark shards. Or dark riders. Whatever you want to kill, just go kill them. Alright, so another breath attack. What about you? You're over here in the middle of it all. Dragon Princes are trying to sweep into them, and I think they're doing a pretty bang up job. Blood Champion, what are you doing? 8 kills? Yeah, not a lot of kills right now. You can use some more magic. I've already wiped out that group. Good work. Let's come over here and kill more of them. What about you? Oh my god, that's some powerful magic. Did not like that. Alright, let's get that dragon out. Get that dragon out. Noble, move back. I knew the group would be powerful, but come on. Alright, let's go look over here real quick. That group is still alive. Shim's Burning Gaze, let's use it right over here. We're going to keep on trying to target what they have nearby. I want my breath attack to be used over here. Right into that Blackguard group. My Dragon Princess will keep on sweeping over them. Let's go after these Dark Riders nearby. My Treekin are still alive. My Lothern Sea Guard are now going to move over here onto this flank. We can kill more of them as they flee, as they break from the battlefield. Come over here, let's go kill some more Dark Riders. We got it. And now we can go after their leader, who's going to die off pretty fast. But here's the battle right now. Unfolding. These unwashed hordes are now dying. They are done for. We have beaten them. So, took a hell of a lot of damage, and I'm not a big fan of that business, but you know, we can shoot more of them. And if they really begin to run, we can chase them down. So we've got a few options. Yeah, check that out. We are taking them out. And I don't mean for dinner. Don't know why I would do a pirate voice for that, but it's life. Life is weird. Alright, so no leaders died in that battle. Got a few nice kills in. Archers did a bang up job. Sisters, 90 kills, not bad at all. Let's take out their leader, and dead. Let's come over here now and finish off a few more of them. We might as well do that. Oh, I don't like leaving many survivors. Even my Phoenix Guard did a lot of damage, and they had a lot of magic arrayed against them. That's why you gotta bring in like multiples of your elites. I never like to, but I kind of feel like I have to because they end up targeting my few elites and they end up destroying them to where I can't even really use them in battle. They use magic for that route. Okay, they actually showed the actual debuff. Oh my god, look at that. That's a huge debuff. Holy shit. Yeah, that takes down your mounted units big time. Okay, so we lost 143. I lost over... I'm kidding. I lost 143. They lost over 1100. Mitara is now dead. I think I really took more damage than I actually lost individuals. That's very likely. I believe that. I'm also trying to like slowly get my friends to get better mics and stuff like that. Not just for like D&D, but for if they ever want to game with me. I like to play with my friends a lot when it comes to like internet games, and that's understandable. But yeah, man, State of Decay, can't wait for that. If it's just like a better form of the first game, I'll be down with it. I mean, I'll always be sad there's not even more to it, but you know. Because I'm not tired of like zombie games, I'm tired of bad zombie games, but if you told me that we could have more survival base building stuff, I'd be down with that.
I serve the king.
We just won the hell out of that battle. Let's come over here. Let's move a little bit. Okay, that was a little bit worse than I thought, my bad. I guess we'll come back and replenish. The queen will be ready in a few turns. Might just have her like grab a regiment over now, that way we can rush in. Yeah, I think we're mostly done right now. Tyrion's gonna head out too. We're gonna bring him up. Let's bring him. Is that a skull? Oh heck yeah, it is. You know where we're going then. We're gonna pick that up. 2 skulls. Okay, he'll lose some due to attrition. We'll have him probably pop by Crone car or something. We can go to Nagrar later. Research available. We got extravagant murals for more money, 10% more income. That's great. Okay, I could use some nice, powerful things now. What do I want? Phoenix units, okay. Here we go. We'll take that later when I have more money. I don't have money for it yet, so we can wait. Alright, so what are we going to take up today? I don't really use Great Eagles. I mean, they're pretty decent in some ways. I'll take Court Advisors for later. Let's end our turn now. You can see where my empire has like begun to really form up. What's pretty wild though is that your victory objectives lead you all over the map. It's not just like in one location, it just leads you all over the map. And after we finish our current campaigns, I'll probably do a vote, and then we'll probably do 1 Total War campaign at a time, at least for Warhammer. I could do 2, who knows, I might do 2, I'll really think about it. But either way, I get to focus more whenever I do less series, so 2 has been like a pretty good amount for me. Nagaroth, you're now fighting Correxiflin. Yeah, please stop. No, we have to destroy you. Alistair's finally getting there. I nearly want to like leave him back here to defend my homeland, but I don't know. We'll see. Because, I mean, having to move back home to defend my homeland would be a nightmare. It will take so long to actually get back home. It will take a very long time for me to actually get a nice, strong army there. And who knows what damage they'll have done by then. And I do have to keep everything together. Okay. Let's go look around at money making. Build that garrison up. Build those docks up over here. Let's build a plaza up. Build those walls up. The clawed coast. Okay, let's build up that plaza too. Again, if we want to draw out the blade, we need to make sure that everything is okay. Okay, you're moving up. Let's go.
Smiles on you.
I'm gonna give you the spearman for now. Okay, you're not ready. Let's bring you back to the Temple of Cain real quick. Now you can replenish. Yeah, it's my fault. It's gonna take like an extra turn because of that. Let's go now. Let's go back up north. Tyrion's gonna go after some gold while we begin to move around. There we go. 10,000 ruby ring of ruin. That's gonna be a fireball. Cool. We'll head over here next. I know we lose a lot, but we are strong for it. Okay, tier 5. We'll take that. That way we can get the ancient or the Sanctum of Quintex, a better landmark. Very powerful one at that. We'll upgrade that location and that one over here. Let's go and what else do we have now? I think we can just end our turn, right? Yeah, we can end our turn now. We can move you out. Well, we can move you out and then bring you back in later. It's up to me. Now, I'm going to keep you there for now. We're not like in a huge rush to move out every army from Alith Anar. Again, who knows who might attack me. Might be easier for me to keep like a strong army on the border to where other factions are like, I don't want to mess with you. I mean, usually they like to attack you whenever you look rather undefended. Then they're like, I'll take the shot. I'll do that. That could be a bad idea, but let's do it anyway. Man, I got like 2 hours of sleep last night. I don't usually do that, but last night I was just kind of up for a little bit, hanging out with some friends of mine and had a good time. But certainly gonna have to really rein that in. 27 now, can't be doing that anymore, staying up all night. Trust me, I can't. I try, but it's like, no, I'm not in college now. I can't pull that off. Where you're fueled by hate, stress, and energy drinks. For some other people, some other things too. Okay, so now we're ready. Let's go look at this real quick. Critical failure, that's interesting. Let's see. Alarielle. We're gonna leave you there. We're gonna give you a plaza as well. We're gonna build up that wall as well. And I suppose I will go recruit for Alistair the White Lion. A very cool character. What shall we give him though? Freaking. I mean, again, it's like one good unit to kind of like really stop our foes in their tracks. Of course, I don't like not having 2 Phoenix Guards, so I'm gonna pick up these guys instead, actually. Okay, that should do it. That should be pretty good. Not having Dragon Princess will feel weird, but I'll deal with it anyway. We'll bring you up pretty soon. I'm gonna have you go after Rakta Gorge and just kind of move up north. All the attrition will be annoying, but I think you'll be alright. Okay, so High Sentinel Casfell is gonna be on the way. As I did say once before, let's keep on moving. Okay, so it won't take too long, thankfully. Not too long. What about Skaven? Did we take care of all that crap? I think we did. Alright, cool, cool. They might still be around hiding away, but that's alright. We'll upgrade that location. I don't really need that either. Let's destroy it. Broken lands are over here. I'm trying to encourage growth to get to tier 5. Yep, now we can end our turn again. Tyrion's going to head up north to go after another location for more lovely skull things. There we go. He's not losing too many from attrition. I think he's like losing more health maybe, but yeah. So yeah, State of Decay 2. The goal there is to collect survivors. It's to build up your bases and to scavenge for supplies and all that. I'll probably get like a character that's high in wits. A character high in wits will be able to search a little bit faster. And you can specialize them later. I usually like to go for stealth because you can like sprint while you're crouched, and that's really handy. I don't know how loud I'll go. I think in multiplayer I'll go a little bit louder because I like to troll my friends. But single player I'm usually a little bit more quiet unless I need to go loud. Back then though, I couldn't have like super long videos up, so it'll be interesting to have like a 1 hour part at a time because I mean I think we had like quite a few parts for State of Decay. But that's largely because I didn't have like long times up. Like for Mountain Blade, back in the day, it was like less than 15 minutes per part. Could you imagine that? Only like 12, 15 minutes per day. Now you get like 1 hour per day. I had a bad PC, I had a bad mic, I had bad internet. I just had nothing. A lot of people who like start out in this usually come from like a pretty well-to-do home, so they end up having some really great stuff from like the very start. That certainly does help and make it a lot easier, but that wasn't my life and that wasn't my case, so I had to make do. Go back and listen to my older stuff. My mic was so bad, dude. And I was much younger then too. I was in my early 20s and I wasn't as confident in my public speaking skills. And I mean, like I may have told you guys a few times here and there, I would talk about like why I got into YouTube, and that was really to help out my public speaking skills, which it did help. I mean, it's helped a lot. I'm very different than how I used to be because of it. And that's a really exciting thing to know that like, oh hey, I've grown, I've changed over time. It's a very positive note. And so my public speaking skills have kind of gone up. It's kind of like made me speak a little bit faster too. I used to be a little bit more methodical and slow paced with my speech, a little bit more deliberate with it, but now that usually does happen though. I try to keep it in check. I'm not like as bad as I think of what can happen to some people when they're on YouTube for too long, or even Twitch. Like you begin to have like monster energy drinks injected into your veins to where you talk so quickly. And I think like that's a useful platform depending on what you do, like maybe commentary on like competitive games, because you need to get a lot of information out. But in my case, I just want to kind of like take it back a bit. I haven't really gotten too many complaints about talking too fast anymore. I know for a period of time people were like, slow down, chill out. But then again, I mean, when you have an international community, it could be that people are trying to keep up with a second language. And so if you're talking too fast, that can be quite difficult. So I do try to keep it kind of easy if I can. The Empire doesn't want to do anything right now. That's a shame. ¿Por qué? Come on. Be my buddy. He's like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm all good. It's actually pretty good for a charge bonus. Elusive for you. Conductor's neat. What about other characters? Like, oh my god, look at that. That's a very powerful guy. Elusive, that's okay. Yeah, you would be the good one. Plus 10 to melee attack and plus 20 to charge. If I got you on like some chariots, oh man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start putting all my characters on chariots and mounted devices. I don't usually do that. I stopped doing that largely because I like them to fight with my line troops and things like that, but we've been having some interesting fights, so I don't know where I might invade afterwards. We'll talk more about that whenever we get to that point, but for now I've got to finish off the Druki. In my Alith Anar campaign, we wiped them out so quickly, largely because I think that we had the Shadow Realm, so it was like very easy to just kind of like go through everyone. Yeah, I think eventually I'll probably get back into streaming and doing, you know, a face cam or whatever, because I know like that makes it easier for you to relate to someone. You can see how I react to things. Like the people who you actually want to have play scary games would be people who are actually scared of them. People who actually play them are usually, they kind of get used to it. I'm not as bad about scary games as I used to be. I remember back in the day I couldn't even play Left 4 Dead on my own, which is ridiculous, right? But I couldn't even play that on my own. But now I've forced myself over the years to watch almost every scary film imaginable. Found footage, we're talking about grinders, I mean whatever, grindhouse, whatever it's called. I mean, I've gone through everything. Rob Zombie films, I've gone through just so much. The Conjuring, and nothing really gets to me now. Like the real issue is finding good scary films, and it pisses me off how hard that seems to be to make a really good scary film. I'm trying to think about like one that really got to me. One that was actually pretty good, and it was actually in the found footage category. I can't remember the name right now, but what I do remember about it, oh hold on, let's go look over here. It's a pretty big army. Oh my god, it's a really good army. You even have a black arc nearby. We have you over here. We could get you to go up there, but no, we're gonna have you come back down to Nagaron. It's much more important for me. But yeah, if I remember right, it was a Australian found footage film, and I do apologize for like the rather grim topic, but the young lady in that film like took her life, and the family is like really trying to figure things out and trying to cope with it and things like that, and it's like a very well made found footage type of documentary film, and shit gets fucking weird. And again, I'm not like a huge found footage guy, but I will say it was actually pretty damn good. I liked it a lot, and it really got to me. Like this one scene, I don't even want to talk about it, but it was like the one scene that got me. I do think my favorite scary film, though, when I think about it, would probably be The Witch. I think it came out in like 2015. I think it was actually the directorial debut of that specific director, if I remember right. And it's a New England folktale. And man, it made me feel so unclean. I think it hits harder maybe for people who like came up in a religious background. And man, that movie made me want to wash up. It was such a good movie, and I will say like all my scary films have really helped me become a better DM in D&D. The amount of times that I've been told by my players, I send a shiver up their spine. I get really into it. The cadence of my speech will change. I'll begin to change the patterns of my flow. I mean, like I'll just like go into that role and I'll become whatever character, or I'll really set the stage for whatever is going on. And man, they were like, dude, you really creeped me out there. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. But The Witch, apparently like it's a little bit of a hard sell for some people. Like it's a little bit too slow, but for me it was fantastic. They do like speak in like a type of accent that's meant to originate from that time, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, the reason why it's spelled with 2 V's rather than a W is not to be trendy, but because I believe it was cheaper to print out a W in the form of 2 V's than actually having to have a separate W. And again, I'm sure like either one of you might know or you might look it up, but if I remember right, that might be why. So it's like the VV itch or the witch, but spelled with like 2 V's, which is yeah. So really good film. Really enjoyed that. I remember watching the VHS films or like found footage stuff. I remember the one that got to me the most. It was in the very first one where there's, anyway, I'm not gonna like spoil things, but the very first one was actually, I think, the best one out of all of them. There's also like some cult, I think in like VHS 2. Oh man, that got to me. The ending was dumb and campy, but man, the whole build up was getting me. What else have I seen recently? Like found footage or like documentary type shit. There was Hell House, which was about a horror house that like these people opened up, and that was actually pretty good. Ending was kind of blah. There was The Sacrament, which was like a Jonestown type of influenced film. That was actually pretty good. I got a little bit frustrated at a few parts because I cannot stand when plot devices are carried by stupidity. That just pisses me off. Okay. So we're gonna be helping them out. They don't have a lot, right? But that's okay. I'm here to help out. Man, look at how good they look. They look sharp right now. Let's go, boys. Let's go. We're fighting how many? Nearly 3,000. I'm moving in. I've got some magic too. Let's get that magic going. Power reserves going on up. Got a dragon. That feels pretty good. Alright, let's make sure I get everyone in here. Treekin. Move on up. Lothern Seaguard. Move on over. Sisters, you too. Let's go. Let's go. Chariots, I'm going to put you over here. Dragons, you're going nearby. All of you. All my flying units nearby. Swordmasters, one on each flank because that's what you do. It's what you're about. It's your life and cause. Leaders, let's get you out here to the front lines. Got a mage as well. Let's go handle that real quick. Did I get everything? I think I did. I think I got like most of my stuff together. Let's go to get all this together. Guard mode, they'll begin to shoot at them. They're really beginning to focus. Actually, they are divided up. Cool, cool. I'm really curious to see how their sword masters handle things now that I'm kind of dividing it up for them. Nashir is here and Izual. Let's go check things out real quick. They're beginning to attack me. Alright, so I'm going to probably put a net down on... Do they have anything crazy? Not really, but I'm going to put a net down on one of them anyway. We'll do it anyway. Okay, let's go get out my dragons now. I've got 3 of them, so we might as well get them all out. Right over here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use 1 dragon breath on each target. Just for the hell of it. I mean, what a collective group of great warriors. We're about to eradicate all of them. It's going to be nice. Go charge in. Use Foe Seeker. What about you? What do you have? You got your potion. Go in. We've got archers, so we might as well use them. But yeah, there goes my dragons. Chariots, I'm going to have you move in. Come on through. Just charge in, actually. Just go in. I think it's all good. Just go kill them. Let's go after their slingers right now. I want these slingers dead, so we'll go focus on all of them. I'm not too worried about their infantry. We'll take care of that quickly. So I'm going to go after all of them. Let's go check things out over here real quick, where they might be having a much harder time. Oh, hell yeah. First off, these colors are really stark and clear. I feel like the game is looking better now, but... Yeah, they're taking out some rats right now. Got a few of these sword masters dying, but... Every swing, man, is almost a kill. They should be able to eat them up pretty fast. Let's keep on looking at what they have. They do take a lot of damage. You've got Tretch here, right? Yep, you do have Tretch. That stupid lord that no one wanted. I'm sure like maybe like one person was like, oh yeah, Tretch, my favorite character. I had no idea, but that certainly wasn't me. That wasn't me. Gotta tell you. Gotta be real with you. Okay, okay. You're actually doing some damage. I'm proud of you. Come over here and help out. Alright, Chariots, you're meant to kind of move through. I don't know what you guys are doing, so get over here real quick, if you don't mind. Get my dragon out. Come over here. Let's get them all over here into like one target. I think we'll take care of that pretty fast. Come over here and fight. Yeah, they're all breaking. It's all over for them. I've already wiped out their army over here. Now we can go after some other targets. Chariots, okay, yeah. Whenever targets are fleeing, they can get so many more kills. Oh boy. They're very good at that for sure. Back over here, let's go after what we have left. Alright, I think you're all done for now. I don't really want you to do too much more. Let them take care of it. I want to come over here though and help out, so let's kind of move up my army just a wee bit. Treekin, move up. Chariots, I'm going to have, I think one of you move in at least. Come over here. Yeah, their slingers are doing a lot of damage, and that kind of annoys me. Killing fine warriors with all their crappiness. Alright, so you two come over here, go after that group of clan rats. We already wiped out this group. I think they're pretty much done for. Let's bring out my flying units though. Let's go. I'll let you guys go chase them down for a little bit for fun. A flying Guinness will be sufficient, I think, to wipe out the rest of them. But yeah, let's go do that real quick. That Swordmaster group is gone. Back here, we've got more Lothran Seaguard. Yeah, they won. They actually won that fight. Well, damn. It's dirty. It's dirty. Alright, let's go use some breath attacks now. We're going to go after this group right now. You'll go after this group. Actually, I'm going to get all of you to come after this group of Skaven slave slingers. If all of you attack, it's going to be funny. They'll break quickly. Chariots, I want all of you to come join me. Let's go. You'll be in your own group. You two come over here. I'm sure there's like someone who's going to come back. Oh yeah, like that one. Go kill them. You got it. Wow, this Swordmaster's annihilated that group of clan rats. I can't believe they're actually still here fighting. It's pretty wild. They won't be there for much longer. It's all good. Alright, Skaven slaves, you should be broken by now. We've got a few units left. They might even come back. Who knows? But once I get all my range units in, they're going to be annihilated. Trash is nearly gone. I mean, they held alright for a period of time. Alright, we did make them break. Come over here real quick. So, let's use breath attack like over here. Let's go do it. And then we'll use one over here. And then one more. We're going to use it right over here. Look at that gigantic blob just gone. I mean, they're going to fill in the gaps, but nice way to kind of like really even things out. All right, here comes all my units right now. Let's go and over here, stop that assassin. Magic, baby. It's a net. You're out. Jim's running gaze. Let's go take out some more of them. Get that assassin. That assassin is gone. Let's go over here now and take out this other target. Love it. So good. Go wipe out that group. Chariots, we're going to have you come over here in a little while, but let's go, let's go. Leadership, let's get back to the front lines now. Tretch is gone. Goodbye, Tretch. I could use a banishment if I really wanted to. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it for fun. Got a few of them, got a few of them. Oh, right through them too. That gave me a lot of kills. Okay, we can end our fight now. I could like chase them all down, but it's all good. My poor allies, they didn't really last. There were too many. I mean, those numbers were just too much for them, but for me, I destroyed them all. 3 dragons later. A surreal tale. I'm trying to think, like, what other good movies have I seen lately? I try to watch a lot. I'd like to watch movies a lot. Kind of grew up doing that, so I do a lot of that for sure. Okay. Time for me to force labor. That is now done. Ambush over here, easy enough. We're going to try to resolve it. I've already beaten him once. We'll take more replenishment. Alright, Craven by the name. More speed, more leadership. Oh, Lana, look at all those blackguard. We killed a few of them. Cool. They're doing some damage. It's pretty dirty of them, man. Pretty dirty, gotta tell you. Man, they're really making me fight hard here. They're really making me drive hard to try to take them. It's not like in my Alith Anar campaign. I feel like Alith Anar is just a inhuman beast of destruction. Largely because of what he's able to make his own ranged soldiers do in battle. He buffs them up so fucking much. It's terrifying. Oh, pardon my French there. I know I've been using zipati words a bit too much lately. Alright. What do I want right now? Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it, man. I want to take a ride. I'm going to take a ride. Winged Staff. That's for a Flock of Doom. I don't want that. Enchanted Spyglass. I like that. More range damage nearby. That sounds powerful. Very powerful, yeah? That's passive, though. Is it? Could give it to you. Hey, you know what? Take that. Oh, I don't really have any loot for you, do I? Strider Larlas. And he's so damn good, too. How could I do that to you? Alright, let's bring her up to Hagraef to hopefully destroy them. We'll go get Olana right now. Goodbye, Olana.
My prowess is needed.
Olana's dead.
Making my way.
Screw you and your blasted blackguards. They're everywhere. Those blackguards, man. They're everywhere.
Defender of the Phoenix
Alright,
Throne.
Casville, let's go.
Traveling.
I can bring you up. I mean, it takes me time, but once I get up there, you guys are in trouble. How's my garrison looking? It's a decent garrison. They might be alright. We'll see. Come over here to Karankar. I shall have you land later, my friend. But come over here for now. You can go batch up. They'll be ready in like a turn. We'll have you begin to move out. Alistair.
How can I assist?
Let's go, buddy. We're gonna bring you up north, I guess. Might as well. You'll lose a lot, but you can go replenish later. I would like to think they just have the cold, maybe a bit of the scurvy. The scurvy. Yeah, we're done. You know, my friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, John, he was really upset about not having the Archmage in. And I was like, okay, I could see like not having a generic type of like new caster lord is not a fun thing. And what I mean by generic is not to diminish him, but to just say like it's a non-named lord to where you can customize your own character. But now that I'm playing the High Elves, I totally get it, and I really do miss the Archmage. I'll have to check out what Mixu and other people have made. I'm gonna get my good buddy who is a modder, Vandy, who's made some really cool mods. I'm gonna have him help me like put together a really cool compilation, and then I'll release it to all of you. I'll probably have like one for Still Faith for later, and then I'll have one for whatever else for like a non-Still Faith playthrough. It's like there's so much variety that we can have because of all these mods. I could change up this game so much all the time. Like even when people have moved on to other Total War games, I'll still be around here playing Warhammer. Why? We're not getting another fucking Warhammer Total War, all right? Like after 3, that's really it. We're not getting games like this again, if ever. Okay, peace treaty. No, you get nothing from me. And I think that's why it's really important that they do well, right? Not financially. I mean that they actually put in good content. Like, I really wish they could have kind of consulted a few other people. I don't know like what their industry connections are like or what type of feedback they like to get like internally. Usually in a company, it's like you understand that you're going to deal with backlash depending on choices, and so you'll make a calculated choice on how to best present information. Like whenever they put things out, don't just think that like, oh hey, they did it on a whim. No, they're always going to do it after a lot of meetings. One thing that you need to learn quickly about any tech company, they love their meetings. I promise you, there were a lot of meetings. Now, does everyone show up at those meetings? I have no idea what their culture is like with that. But no, there were indeed meetings. Yeah, we'll come over here real quick and get that. I do want to make my elites more powerful. And so I wonder what their culture is like, but I really feel like the pricing model should have been base game, full price, right? Expansions, $40. That is such a even and good, oh my god, what the hell? Skaven got there already? Okay, that's fascinating. I'm not gonna fight all of that, that's pretty wild. I could fight one of them, but I'm not fighting all of them. Could you imagine if we try to fight? I mean, look, that's the fucking Witch King. He's got Sisters of Slaughter. I'm not doing that. That's messed up, man. Alright, so I'm gonna bring you another army, though, because you're gonna need some help. Okay. Blood Champion Avelorn, let's bring you over here. That's gonna be pretty brutal, but not as bad as usual, I think. So you can take care of that. I'm glad they don't have the Great Arena. Oh my god, wait, Grone's not part of you yet? Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, so I think that would have been a much better model. And they change up, from what I understand, like lead designers on DLC. So that's why like the actual continuity, the actual design filling of each DLC hasn't really felt that fluid. And they're trying new things out. Like they were trying out the mini campaigns, which, I mean, has anyone gone back to play the Midland campaign? That was such a bad idea because it doesn't add in units. And I don't know like what their deal with Games Workshop is and like what they're allowed to do and what they are allowed to or what they're not. But allowing us to customize units in any way would have been a freaking deal maker. Could you imagine that if you could actually customize how your characters look? I mean, like someone added in the mod to at least build a custom lord. which is damn cool. And I think it's one of the coolest mods in the game right now, to where you can customize your character, you can give him traits and all that. But what if you could do it like in Shogun 2? What if you could go back, oh, and if you don't know like what was going on there, you could customize how your leaders are dressed. So you could customize completely how they look. Imagine if you could do that in here. Oh man, that would be so cool. I would lose my shit. If you could like actually equip them and their gear would pop up on their models. And I get it, having to animate all that shit's a lot of work, but I don't really want to hear that from a company. It costs too much. Like, we do have that big meme now. It costs one too many Charlemagnes. And from what I remember about that, it was about like that DLC based on him.
I already know what you see.
And how if they animated this one model in the game, it would cost like more than that entire DLC. And it's like, dude, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't want to hear that. I'm here to pay for a game, and I want to see how good the game is. So, there it is, buddy. Holy shit, they're gonna fuck me if I'm not careful here. They are really bringing in the big guns right now. I was gonna be fine. Now I've got to pull back again. Yeah, we're gonna try to take out the Witch King. I might bring in like 2 armies to go take him out. Or I could attack right away. I might go scout out the terrain and find out what that might be like. I do want to use Tyrion. I never get to really use him. I still want to do a Tyrion campaign. The guy is a blender. Letting him just go into combat would be a lot of fun. I think for him, I would do a straight to Sword of Cain playthrough just to see what that's like. Where the world would hate me, but he would be like a god of war. Oh god, they got my agent. Shit. She's level 22. Wait, where did he go? Oh, he's moving away? Okay, okay.
Journeying.
Easy enough, I'll take it. Are you finally gone? Like, can we say that you're destroyed now? Please tell me. Yeah, finally. Ugh. This is really a lot of fighting to get there. We'll take that too. What a great landmark. It's so easy to build. Alright, we'll have you come over here. Go after him. Shit, there's a little bit of attrition that he's not dealing with that I am. Alright, so I might have you go after that location in just a little while. We're going to have Tyrion move up to Black Light Tower. I might have him come over here to Harganeth soon to go land and attack that location. I've got a lot of influence finally. That took a long time. Alright, let's go, buddy. Let's go to Slaver's Point. Build that up too. Okay, so we want a plaza there. We want to upgrade that too. I'm pretty much out of money. I'm not getting that Sword of Cain yet. Got to get a lord over there to claim it. I'm not doing it. Don't want to do it yet. I don't want the world to hate me. Alright, let's go look at the terrain real quick. Because they've got some artillery pieces, and I'm not a fan of that. Okay, so we can go in, we can fight, we can try it. We don't have Alarielle here, which worries me immensely. I could take it. Can I win, though? Can I actually win this battle? I don't really know if I can win this battle. We do have Tree Camp, we've got things like that. I don't have any artillery. I've got Leathern Sea Guard. So if I fight them on the walls and they bring in the Black Guards, I'm in trouble. I can outshoot their range units, but they would still have towers, and they still have Reaper Bolt Throwers, and those are god-awful, and I don't have Alarielle here to take it out, so I could just, like, wait for now. You know what? We're gonna wait.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
I would like to go move up north, but we need to watch out for that too. They've got some full armies nearby, and plus, even if I win and I lose too many, we're gonna be in trouble either way. So let's come over here then. If they want to attack me, let them do that. Let's come over here and get Reaver patrols going to go bother him. Let's see. Emperor, you're such an a-hole, dude. Really is.
The shadows come. The day
cool.
wanes.
Yeah, we'll have you join me.
Are you prepared?
Alith Anar is now part of my faction. Tackless is pretty pissed off, but what's he gonna do? Stop me? He's not, no. Oh shit, he's wounded? Alith Anar, no! What happened to you, buddy? Okay, he'll be back in 5 turns. Oh shit. We'll be back for a little bit. Oh my god, we gotta go change up our armies real quick. Alright. So we don't need you. What about you? Might keep you. We'll see.
Moving out.
You might be pretty good. As for you, you're anti-infantry, right? Do you have any cool traits? Oh shit. You beat Tretch too. Okay, cool. But let's get rid of you for now. Money's back up. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, who else do we have that's new? We've got Tyrion. We got you over here. Oh man, he didn't really have much in the way of... Oh my god, that's cool. I got rid of 1 lord and look at how much more I'm making. Jesus, dude. That upkeep increase. That's wild. Oh no. Okay. Got a lot of you now. I don't know how good any of you are. Let's go check it out. Resilient. Oh my god. Do they get like a bunch of influence? Because they're hiring some really great heroes. Take replenish. Take hard to hit. That'll be nice to have. Yeah, I'm gonna put you into like a new army then. I'm probably gonna build a new army. I'll give you some magic. Yeah, we'll give you some magic, dude. Earthblood is so important, so we'll let you take that and then go after like melee combat skills and go after that Cursed Midnight Wind. Go after that Blessing. You're good to go now. So I'll probably recruit a new army over here. Eventually, we'll have more heroes in that army than other armies. Yeah, what do you have in your little collection, buddy? I wonder when you get to reset things. Anyway, trade, not my favorite, but I mean, okay, I'll take it. All right, let me go look around real quick. There's Tyrion doing his thing. We've got a bunch of new agents. Didn't change up my financial situation too much. All right, let's go look around real quick now that we own more stuff than we did before. We have Val's Anvil, which is, it does not have its actual landmark. Oh my god, really? That would lower my upkeep by 10%. That's hilarious. Over here, nothing too important. Hag Hall, what do you have? You've got, yeah, okay, so you'll keep what you have. I think that'll be fine. Back down here, we don't have anything unique. We do have the colony stuff. I already have that. Okay. Bleakhold, you don't really get anything unique. It's a very poor location to begin in, but anyway, we now have all that. So if I want to give Alith Anar more things, I can. He's in my other campaigns. I'm kind of like reluctant to use him, but who knows? I might. We'll see. All right, before we do more, let's go after each and every location that I currently own. Right? We want to look at what we can do financially. So let's go look around. We need to make sure that we have like all of our proper commandments up. Broken Lands, yeah, we got some hostile enemies nearby, so let's move around. Yeah, no, we're largely good to go. Get that tribute going. Illyrian, you're good. Black Flood, you're kind of on the front lines. You'll keep what you have. Everest, you don't need that. I mean, it's great for if they try to attack you, but so far we're safe. They might try in the future. Okay, we'll take that for now. That's kind of off the front lines. All right, get that tribute going. Crace, you too, you got that. Cool, Obsidian Peaks. I think you're relatively safe. Let's get that going too. Calidor. Doom Glades. Okay, Iron Mountains are over here. Yeah, we're still trying to like go after a few locations that are not happy right now. They're not having it. But I'm trying to fix it up for them. Let's try to counter a few things. We do have a public order issue right now. Now, on the mainland, I'm not too worried about it, but long term, that can cause some issues. So let's just kind of like take the hit to our income for now and deal with it. All right, so we did a lot. We made sure that so much happened. And I think we're going to call it here for right now. When we're back, we should have a pretty big battle. I'll probably end like maybe a turn or two. We'll have a big fight ready to go. Do leave a like down below. And yeah. Oh, hold on. Before we go on, did I finish my lore talk? Did I even like have the lore talk? I think I did. So yeah, the Battle of Waves. Eventually, after immense carnage, the Dark Elves were killed. Tethlas found the dragon armor of Anarian, and he gave it to Aurelian, the great-grandson of Morelian. Anyway, it said that when he was alone with the Sword of Cain, he was killed by a Dark Elf assassin. Other stories say that he drew the blade and was cut down by his own soldiers. So drawing out that blade wouldn't really work out. I mean, I guess like maybe because they're going for like an end times event in this game, but yeah, normally you wouldn't let that happen, ever. Anyway, leave a like, comment down below. Look forward to more stuff tomorrow, and as always, until then.